Hello everyone, today I'm here to talk to you about dice. I have got two sets of dice from PolyHero Dice. They are glorious dice. We have a wizard set and then there is also the rogue set. These are 8 dice sets in glorious shapes and colour. So let's quickly touch on the two sets and then I'll go through them individually. We've got the 8-piece wizard set. This is in the Dragon Fire colour scheme. And then there is the rogue set in this midnight blue colour. And they just sound lovely hitting the table, which is exactly what you want your dice to be. So let's look at the wizard set first of all. Now, you have 2 D20s. They are these lovely big red ones. And each of these sort of dice, they are nicely translucent, which means they let the light through slightly. And it just means you get a nice little bit of sort of red glow on the table around them. I think the light just hitting through them makes them look really nice. They're nice, sort of chunky, these sort of D12s, 20s to, wow, I got a 20 and an 11. That's not a bad advantage roll. They're nice to roll. They're good, chunky ones. Then you've got sort of the smaller ones. You've got this like potion vial D4. That was a 1. You've got another sort of actual sort of like a potion bottle, which you can drop. That was a 6. That's not bad. That's the D10, I believe. Yes, the D10. You've got another D10, which is in a slightly different flask size. 8, we're doing all right. You've got this absolutely crazy looking D12. Sort of would be one of the vials that a wizard might have on sort of within their robes that sort of rolls along the table. 6, very close to a 12, that's unfortunate. We've got a D8, I think pretty confident this one's the 8, yeah, that's like in a nice little tomey sort of thing. It looks like you'd maybe have your scrolls for your, the wizard might have some spells written on there. That rolls quite nicely along the table, a 5. And then sort of the awesome one, the Fire Blast, which I don't entirely know for any of these dice how you're necessarily supposed to roll them. They're your dice, but I like spinning this one. 5. That's on the D6, which, you know, they're all really awesome, and you've hopefully been seeing some nice pictures and that of them as well. They are all, you know, that's a really nice set. The sort of the fact that the colour obviously goes all the way through. You've got all these different types of vials and stuff. It just makes the rolling experience feel a bit different. And to have sort of like a Firebolt D6, I think that's a pretty cool set overall. Now we move over to the Rogue set. Your D20s are these barrels. Are you barreling out of them? Are you hiding behind them as a rogue? Probably hiding behind them, let's be honest. They sort of roll round, which is quite a cool thing. I've got a 12 and an 11 on that one. I do find with these, the barrel design, that you do have to really pay attention to looking at which number. It's obvious because it is higher because of the middle banding, but it's just, you're not always just glancing and knowing what that number is. But it kind of, the chunkiness of them, the fact the way they roll around the table, certainly makes up for that. You've got like a bag of loot that's a D10 that looks like, you know, you can spin it, and got a 10. There we go, we're happy with that roll. You've got this lovely gemstone, cut gemstone that sort of rolls around and gives an 8. That's on a D12. It's not too bad. You've got a dagger, similar to sort of like in size and design-ish, not quite, to the sort of vial flasky thing from the wizard set, but a dagger fits the roguey sort of theme. 4 on a D4. Got a different type of loot bag. Again, I really like the fact that you've not just, yeah, you've got 2d20s which are the same, but the 2d10s are different. 2 on that one, so I'll stick to the other one. I think that was a higher number. Your d6 in this case is sort of some kind of weird potion-y sort of vial thing. Maybe a rogue has stolen a mana potion. Nice 4 on a d6, that's not terrible. And then a nice little arrow, because you know you get your rogues that do fire sort of from bows and stuff like that. That is a d8, and I got a 1. All in all though, these are 2 awesome sets of dice. I think if you're playing a character, if you're playing a wizard, rolling wizard-like dice, or a rogue with a rogue dice, it just adds something a little bit different. I think it might be odd sometimes to be rolling a diamond-y sort of thing if you were, you know, maybe a poorer character that's not got too much money, or you know, maybe you're rolling a dagger if you're rolling around with a battle axe in a different class. But if you've rolled a rogue or a wizard, then you know these dice sets really could work for you. And to be fair, PolyHero Dice do have other sets. These are just 2 of the ones available. I'm very happy to have these in my dice collection because they just stand out compared to just, you know, your normal dice. They're just that bit different and that bit special, and add a bit of extra wow and fun to rolling dice. Anyway, that is the PolyHero Dice, 2 sets from them. Really enjoy them. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll also be putting another one out of just the sort of spinning dice, so you can see that with a bit of music. So enjoy that as well, and check out other news, reviews and such on the channel.